The search for the Invid headquarters at Reflex Point has brought Scott Bernard's group to the Great Western Desert. Their presence in the wasteland has been detected, and watchful eyes observe as Scott, Rand, and Annie scout the desolate landscape.
Hey, they're heading for town! Hey, come on! Yeah!
Come on, get in!
All right!
Yippee-yi-yo!
I always knew you were a cowboy at heart, Annie. This is fun, Scott.
Yeah.
Why don't you stop playing soldier for a while and try to enjoy it?
Yeah, loosen up a little, Scott.
I'm not here for pleasure. There's no time for vacation as long as the Invid are still on Earth.
Huh. All work and no play.
Looked like it was bombed.
Huh?
It was, in the invasion of the Robotech Masters. The survivors of that war are still out here in the desert somewhere, living a simple frontier lifestyle just like their forefathers.
Like cowboys in the movies?
That's right.
And they've built their towns in bomb craters.
They probably built them there for protection from desert sandstorms. You have to admire these people a lot for their ingenuity and their pioneer spirit of survival.
Oh boy, I can't wait to meet a real cowboy. Come on, Rand, giddy up.
That's strange. It's deserted. It looks like a ghost town.
Where's all the cowboys?
They could have been captured by Invid, or maybe they didn't survive after all. What now? Should we move on?
I don't like this. Huh? I was afraid of that.
Meanwhile, at a temporary campsite nearby, the other rebels are engaged in camouflaging their position while awaiting word from the Advanced Reconnaissance Patrol.
There's just something about her. She seems perfectly at ease, as though she were one of us, and yet there's something very mysterious about this girl we call Marlene.
Marlene's true origin as an Invid simul agent is a mystery even to her, due to a memory loss she suffered during her unsupervised transformation. Her mission to spy on the rebels has turned into a voyage of discovery as she begins to enjoy the human lifestyle.
What happened? What's wrong with her, Rook?
I think she senses the Invid again.
It's awful. That sound. I can't stand it.
Well, that can only mean there's an Invid protoculture farm located somewhere near here.
Marlene, we must know where that farm is, and you are the only one who can lead us to it.
Huh?
That's asking too much of her, Lancer.
You know, if she gets too close to the Invid, the pain will become unbearable for her.
I realize it won't be easy for her, but if we don't find those Invid, our whole mission could be in jeopardy. We'll leave the decision up to you, Marlene. Can you handle it?
I can try.
Anybody who goes around dressed like that is looking for trouble.
We haven't done anything.
This is illegal.
Oh, yeah?
You can't arrest us without charges.
Oh, is that so? I'm the law around here, and I'll tell you what's legal. Understand?
What law have we broken?
You call this justice?
You renegade soldiers try to take over everything. But we're not letting you take over our town.
You tell them. Well, it looks like them strangers is gonna be occupied for a while.
I'll go get the truck. You keep an eye on things here.
Right.
Are you still hearing any of those Invid sounds?
No, not now.
I sure wish you could remember something about yourself. Maybe if you could remember how you can sense when the Invid are nearby.
Tell me, how much do you remember about the day you were born, Lancer?
Not very much. Yeah. Hey!
There, stranger. One false move and I'll make a lead mine out of your innards. I suppose you tell us what you're doing in these parts, stranger.
We were just out driving around and we got lost.
Yeah, it appears to me you had something on your mind besides your driving.
Well, if you have to know, we're newlywed honeymooners.
Well, no wonder you got distracted. Stop cackling and tend to business, Jesse. You folks might not know it, but there's an outlaw gang operating in these parts, and you're lucky you didn't get your car and everything else stole from you. Worse than that, you're heading straight into Invid country.
Me and my little bride appreciate your being so neighborly as to warn us like that.
Follow us. We'll take you to a safe place. Come on.
How come you trust them?
I don't trust them, but if we continue playing dumb, maybe we can get some useful information from them. I'll be careful.
Welcome to Hole in the Wall. Follow us.
believe it! A battle fortress! SDF!
Well, what do you know about that?
Super-dimensional fortress, all right.
What?
Incredible!
What?
Just like her crew, she's old and rusty now.
The SDF-3 was Admiral Rick Hunter's command. Did you know him?
That's something we don't talk about around here, Sonny.
Excuse me, may I ask you why you're still wearing the uniform? Huh? Hey!
Don't pay no attention to him. Gabby hasn't spoken a word to anybody since he came here. But let's don't waste no time talking about him. Y'all come on in here. Well, are you coming or ain't you?
Huh?
You're looking at the best stocks trading post in the whole West, Sonny.
This is how we handle troublemakers. You just cool off while I decide what I'm gonna do with you.
In case you're interested, I just happen to be an officer from Mars Base, 1st Division of an army sent here by Admiral Hunter to liberate Earth from the Invid and organize a resistance force. My orders are to locate and destroy the Invid Reflex Point, but I need...
All right, that's enough. You're just wasting your breath, son, if you expect me to believe such a stupid cock and bull story.
Where's the sheriff, Shorty?
Still inside. Are you ready?
Yep,
Okay, let's go.
I'm right behind you.
Better come. Rustlers got their motorcycle, Sheriff.
What?
Don't let him get away, Sheriff.
Go, darn it!
Much obliged, Sheriff. We never would have gotten away with them if you hadn't locked the owners up in jail.
Well, I guess that takes care of our mission.
If we don't get those cyclones back, we don't stand a chance against the Invid, Sheriff.
Saddle up a pair of fast horses.
Okay. Come on, Ram, let's go.
Yeah, giddy up.
Boy, this is just what we need.
Genuine Army-issue laser rifles.
This model must date clear back to the war against the Robotech Masters. I guess it wouldn't be considered good taste to ask you where you got them.
Why should you care where we got them?
Everything we got here is for sale as long as the customer don't ask too many questions. You understand?
That's right, Sonny. But I reckon there's no harm in telling you. Way back when we was soldiers, the Army issued these weapons to us.
Why aren't you fighting the Invid?
We had our fill of fighting, and after the Robotech Masters War, when General Leonard and his boys got themselves killed, we all come back to Earth. Now we sell supplies to the fighters. And it's all profit.
How can you sleep at night knowing you're nothing but a bunch of cowardly traitors and deserters?
Look at what we got! Yahoo! I wonder where they stole them from.
How do you like them, boys?
Why don't you see if you can make a little more noise? I don't think them things can be heard more than 20 miles away.
Oh, the sheriff didn't even bother to send a posse after us.
Keep that talk down, Shorty. We got company.
They might want to buy them motorcycles. How about that, young feller? Could you use them?
What?
Those are...
Shh.
Young folks, meet Roy and Shorty.
Howdy.
Hey, Frank, I told you not to call me Shorty.
Well, we gotta call you something.
We'd call you by your real name if you could remember what it was, Shorty. That ain't funny. Gabby ain't too fond of Shorty. Ain't that right, Gabby? Well?
Fact is, Gabby ain't too fond of nobody. He's a little funny in the head.
What's he up to now?
Look out, folks. Don't trust him. He might throw it at you. Well, I'll be hornswoggled. He's offering to share it with you.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
Well, now, don't that beat all?
Yeah, it's the first time I ever seen him do anything nice for anybody.
His ship got shot down while trying to rejoin Admiral Hunter.
Oh.
Darn fool was trying to get back into the war again. He's got to be crazier than a bed bug.
Robotech will be right back. Robotech is back now.
Come on, Lady Luck, give me the card I want. You can have this one. How about that? Just the one I wanted. Don't need this one either.
I fooled.
Thank you.
Frank, you old coot, you gonna play or not?
Hang on, I'm just trying to decide how much to raise you.
You're bluffing.
Is that transceiver in operating condition?
Like everything else around here, it's wore out. We still receive transmissions from Admiral Hunter, but we can't answer them.
Yeah, Gabby keeps turning it on like maybe he's expecting a message from somebody.
You say you still get messages from Admiral Hunter? What do they say?
Who knows? We don't pay no attention to them.
What a sad bunch this is. Soldiers who have lost their will to fight, just wasting away. What is it, Marlene? Are you hearing the Invid broadcasting towers again?
What's that?
What? They must have a campsite near here somewhere.
What's going on here? You mean she can hear him? Get him, boys. I reckon these two to be Invid spies.
You're wrong.
Well, I think he's right.
I knew there was something funny about them.
Don't make a move. If she ain't an Invid, how come she hears their signals?
Big deal. Her sense of hearing is just a bit more sensitive than ours.
That's because we're human and she's an Invid.
That's not true. She's suffered more from the Invid attacks than any of you. You can see for yourselves the agonizing pain their broadcast signals are putting her through.
Well, you can tell that story to somebody else, because we ain't going for it, Sonny.
Wait a minute. I can prove we aren't aliens. Come here, Marlene.
Look at that. He's kissing her.
That ain't all. She's kissing him back.
They ain't aliens.
That was the most pleasant way to prove a point I could ever imagine. Well?
That don't be
We believe you, Sonny. Consider yourself among friends.
Does that mean you'll help us?
What possible help could we be? We're just a bunch of old... Give me some cover and fire, Roy, and I'll go try to fetch him.
No, wait. I can move faster. I'll get him. Make a run for it. I'll keep you covered. Leave it. Whatever it isn't worth risking your life for. What is it? It's your battle armor. Uh-oh! Look out!
Is that you, Lancer? Over here! We've been looking all over for you!
You cowardly scum. I hate to even dirty my fists on you.
We ain't soldiers any longer, and we don't take orders from the likes of you or anyone else. So if you want to attack the Invids, you'll just have to do it on your own.
You're all traitors.
Scott, you're just wasting your time. They fought bravely against the Robotech masters, but the fight's just gone out of them. Obviously, they're no match for the Invid now.
What's that? A working transceiver? Earth calling Admiral Hunter. Come in, Admiral Hunter. Do you mind telling me what's so all-fired funny?
The transmitter doesn't work, just the receiver.
It what? Oh, great.
Huh?
Expeditionary Force calling Earth. Do you read us? Come in, Earth.
We receive you, Combase. Can you hear me? Come in, Combase. Come in, Combase. This is Earth calling Admiral Hunter. Over.
If anyone is reading this message, here are your orders. All Invid military outposts must be destroyed. Admiral Hunter is planning a major offensive, and he calls upon all surviving forces to help destroy any military objectives.
Rick Hunter just won't give up.
He's sure spunky. You gotta hand that to him.
Those towers have to be taken out. They're holding up the invasion plans. We've got to figure out a way to get to them. Hey, where's he going?
Oh, let him go. He couldn't help anyway.
20 minutes later, on an isolated trail leading to the Invid broadcast tower, a lone vehicle penetrates the forbidden area. At the wheel, clad in battle armor, a single soldier confronts the deadly enemy with calm, grim determination. In the face of certain death, he drives on, ignoring the danger. He is a soldier with a duty to perform. His courageous attempt proved unsuccessful, but it serves as an example to the others. He never gave up.
He was a brave and loyal soldier all the way, and then some.
We're gonna miss you, Gabby.
What's this? Oh.
It's a holograph of somebody.
Hi, Dad. Like father, like son. So here I am in the Army now, and I just hope you'll be as proud of me as I am of you.
That was his son.
Huh?
Poor Gabby. Now he'll never get to see him.
Jesse, are we going to sit around and let the Invid kill us off one by one, or are we going to do something about it? I'm going to finish the job he started.
You can't do it alone.
Don't try to stop me.
Expeditionary Force calling Earth. If survivors of the 1st Division attack wave, please respond. We need your help
He looks
desperately.
familiar.
We are preparing for an assault. STF-4 calling Earth. Please come in.
No wonder he spent so much time trying to make the transceiver work. With it, he could stay in touch with the one person he loved the most.
It's a gall-darn pity. Gabby could see his son, but the boy couldn't see him.
Listen to me, everybody. I'm gonna get those broadcast towers if it's the last thing I do. How about it? Are you with me or not?
Yes. We're with you!
You and Andy had better stay here.
Hey!
You stay and look after them, Lunk.
Okay, let's go.
What's your plan, Scott?
We'll decide on the way. Come on.
But Scott, what about the cowboys?
You heard them, Annie. Their fighting days are over.
I thought the cowboys were always supposed to be the good guys.
Huh?
There go the real heroes. Go get them, boys!
At that moment, aboard the hyper-dimensional battle fortress, a lone figure is trying to bolster his courage.
This stuff ain't no help.
Thank you, Frank, but we don't need it either. You ain't going nowhere without us.
We're all reporting for duty.
That's right, Commander.
What are you waiting for then? Get to your battle stations.
Aye, sir.
Well, let's take her up.
Holy mackerel, there's more of them. We'll never get through them.
Oh no! Scott, look! Those crazy old coots have actually got that junk heap off the ground somehow!
Watch your mouth. This ain't no junk heap, Sonny, and we're gonna prove it by showing you whippersnappers what a real combat crew looks like.
Are you crazy? Get that heap out of here.
Oh, just like the good old days, huh, Roy? Dad, burn it. I'll show them.
Oh no! Use your escape pods. Abandon ship while there's still time.
No way, Sonny. This crew don't give up.
Don't be foolish, old man. Get out of here while you can. There's nothing more you can do.
There's still a job to be done, Sonny.
What are you trying to prove?
And we ain't cowards.
Remove the safety locks from all the missiles, Commander.
Are we all in agreement about what must be done? Shorty, what do you say?
Commander, how many times do I have to tell you? Don't call me Shorty.
I'm ordering all of you to abandon ship while there's still time. You hear?
I'm sorry, sir. Our radio's been damaged and we can't hear a word you're saying.
You can still pull out of there. All you have to do is fire your retro rockets.
No, it's better this way. This is it, Shorty. Are you ready?
It's a funny thing, Commander. I just remembered what it really is. My name. It's...
We mustn't let the world forget them. Loyal, courageous soldiers.
Right. They'll be awarded medals of honor.
Who were they anyway? They were heroes.
Like father, like son. I just hope you'll be as proud of me as I am of you.
In the next episode of Robotech, the Freedom Fighters take a detour from their journey to Reflex Point to explore a city preserved under a canopy of ice and snow. It's a time to replenish their food supplies and morale after suffering so much at the hands of the Invid. Be sure to be watching for Frostbite, the next poignant chapter in the dramatic saga of Robotech.